Alright, we got one night. Let's not mess this up. Cue the intro! Welcome, lovely audience, to the very first episode of the Total Chaos Plush Aftermath, a show run by me, Clamper, the host, not the co-host for this show, host. And I will be asking eliminated contestants questions about the game, their experience, and a lot more. But I am not alone, though. For once, I get to say this. Please welcome my co-host, Magnemite.
Hey guys, I'm Magnemite, kinda glad to be here, I guess, I think it's a fun little game Critter's got going on, if it's not a little bit messed up to the contestants, but yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I'll cut straight to the chase, Aftermath audience. Me and Critter are in trouble. Because Critter spent most of the season's budget on his own private quarters, a lot of our show is extremely low budget and is on the verge of being canceled due to lack of funding. So he asked me to set up an Aftermath telethon to help remedy that problem, so here I am. Feel free to call the number below and send us as much money as you can. I have a great first thing to start off the episode with. Hit it!
Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to be managing the music. Okay, that's my bad, Clamper. Let me go get that set up. Let's make some noise, audience. Yeah.
This show you need to save. This show you gotta tell. This show that you care.
The aftermath is so cool. If you don't like behind the scenes drama, then you're a tool.
You gotta help now. We're on the brink.
My career gets canned if the ship sinks.
So make a difference in our lives. Give us cash or this show dies. Save this show. Total Chaos.
Save this show. You know you wanna
Save the show you just heard of.
Save this show. Total Chaos.
Save this show. You really gotta save the show you just heard of. With $100,000.
Save the aftermath. Just give it some love. Just give it some love and some cash. Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little number from me and Magnemite. But now it's time to introduce our first guest. Some people call him the fastest thing alive.
But his teammates that had the displeasure of working with him would call him the stupidest thing alive.
He's Metal Sonic's biggest hater. Please welcome Sonic. Nice to be back on Total Chaos, even if it's just for some sleazy Aftermath show. Not sure how I feel about the term sleazy, but what's going on, Sonic? What have you been up to ever since being the first boot of Total Chaos Plush World Tour? Well, being first boot definitely sucks a lot more than I thought it'd be. I've been the laughingstock of Green Hill Zone for weeks now. It sucks. I don't know. I was fighting for a valiant cause, and they got rid of me for it. If only I had a better team. Whatever. Moving along. You said you wish you could have been a part of a different team that understood your beliefs? Which team would you rather be on then? Team Blastoise or Team Charizard, if not Team Venusaur? Well, I obviously can't be a part of Team Blastoise, because Metal Sonic's on that team, and he would have mind-controlled his team or something to get me eliminated again. Team Charizard is pretty good. I gotta respect Mario's team leading, even if I wasn't there to see it a whole lot. But from what I've seen on TV, guy knows what's up. Hey, Magnemite, what's our status on the $100,000 goal?
interviewing Sonic for like less than a minute. You already want to check the goal?
Look, man, I'm desperate. Just check it.
Alright, Jumbotron. Our goal is... not even a 1,000th of the way met. Yikes.
Oh, come on! Is it really that hard to call in, audience? No, can't be rude, cannot be Critter, cannot act like Critter. I'm supposed to be the sane one of the two of us. If you donate now, we'll make Sonic stop talking about Metal Sonic, you know? Cause that's annoying to you guys, right? Oh! Wait, what? Isn't this supposed to be an interview show? You're not supposed to, like, interrupt me?
Holy crap, we just hit 5,000!
Alright, Sonic, I guess no more interviewing you. I had a couple more questions, but the people with money have spoken. Okay, so every aspect about this show is corruptible by money and stupidity. I see how it is. Just hurry up and take your first seat in the peanut gallery. Feel free to move audience members out of the way. Do you not care about us? Ugh! Stupid Critter and Clamper and Metal Sonic. Our next guest is hopefully a little bit more friendly. He's round, chipper, bold, and brash.
He's a walking, talking nuke.
Please welcome Bob-omb.
Whoa! Hey, Clamper and Mr. Magnemite, it's nice to be here. I'm excited to talk about my experience on Total Chaos Plush World War Tour.
What is up, Bob-omb? Nice to know you can make it to the aftermath in one piece.
Bob-omb, I'm not sure if you're aware, but your elimination has been deemed the most unfair and unrighteous so far. People really think you should have stayed and Dinky Kong should have left in Texas, but you're here, unfortunately. Dinky Kong's still in the game. How does it feel to have people defend you, even after you gave away your team's signal, and even after Dinky Kong walked out of that elimination room without getting kicked off despite being super annoying that day?
Well, as much as I love all the support from all my fans, surprisingly, I understand where my team was coming from. If I wasn't eliminated then it'd probably be in the next few episodes. I know being explosive and a little unstable doesn't sound like the most effective teammate, so I enjoyed my time, but I will be rooting for Donkey Kong. He's been improving the last few challenges, so I hope nothing but the best.
Just a couple more hundred. Alright, people. Donate now and we'll shake up Bob-omb a bunch to make him explode.
Okay, you are doing way too much right now.
What? I don't want to blow up. I've been explosion-free for 3 days.
Clamper, we are not blowing up the studio for a couple $1,000. It's gonna take a lot to... Oh, there is no way that actually worked. Well, that's another milestone of our goal reached. Alright, sounds good. The people want what they want, I guess. Sorry, Bob-omb, you're gonna have to take the L on this one. And Terrence, go shake him up.
Whoa, wait,
Let me get a good grip.
Whoa!
Hey, I want to turn now.
Whoa! Oh! Hey, I got a seat in the peanut gallery.
Well, now that he's found a seat, it's time to introduce our next contestant. He's as bouncy as he is dumb. He's Freddy's partner in crime. Everyone welcome Bonnie. Whoa! Hey, Clamper, what is up? I am stoked to be here. Welcome to the Aftermath, Bonnie. Bonnie, you had an interesting little short career on the plane. How do you think you did? Well, I think I did alright, you know? I had the spirit at least. I did my best as a sheriff, and I really just wanted to do what was best for my team, but safe to say I can't really read a room sometimes. Any thoughts on Mario? As the consensus has been the fact that he's the reason you're down here. I can't hate on Mario too much, I guess, but still a little bit overkill what he did to me, but the team's really good. A lot of great people there, so I guess it makes sense why I was one of the first people out of the team, but okay, a couple $100. Alright, everyone, donate a bunch and we get to see Bonnie and Freddy reunite, since he was the last elimination.
What? Where are we going in order of elimination? Why are we bringing Freddy out of Media Hall? How does this work every time? That's another 1,000. It's just climbing. Whatever, just bring him out, I guess.
Whoa! Ooh! Gosh, I didn't expect the other interviews to be so done so. Bonnie! Holy carrot pie, is that you, Freddy? Bonnie, I missed you. Oh, bring it in. Yeah, I've been saving a big hug for you, Freddy. Oh. Yeah, I saw what you did on that show when I was gone, and you were crushing it, man. The mailing would have been nice, but it's just nice to see my friend again. Fun, cute. I guess while you're on the interviewing chair, Freddy, what do you think about Mario and your performance? As Bonnie said, Mario's just a very passionate person. I can respect that, but he didn't have to be so mean.
With your elimination, your team is now the smallest one out of the three, Freddy. How do you think they're gonna do now that you're gone?
Well, with people like Paratrooper and Daisy, I think they'll be just fine without me.
Alright, back on the proper interviewing order. Let's interview our next guest.
Wait, I need to squeeze
pardon
in.
me.
Sorry.
Yeah,
There we go.
thank you,
Nice.
thank
Okay, yeah.
He's a stubby little guy who's as British as he is snarky.
One of the few people to stand up to Mario immediately right off the bat.
He ain't no chump, and he's certainly quite the character. It's Goomba. Really gotta fix the ejector seat on that thing.
Goomba, nice to have you here, man. You're an opinionated guy. How do you feel about Mario?
He was a good team leader during the first few episodes of the show, I guess, but even after that second victory, I just thought to myself, there's just something wrong about this guy. And my superstition turned into something very correct, as a matter of fact. Because look at him. He's running the team like a dictatorship. And something tells me Daisy isn't his only ally on that team. Donate now and we can skip all of Goomba's boring theories about Mario.
Okay, now you're just getting rude. Like, I know we need to save the show and all, but like... Holy guacamole! 10,000 extra dollars!
You know, I would be mad, but I've got to respect the hustle, Clamper. I'll be taking my seat then. I like the high ground. Move it. Thank you.
Moving on to our next guest.
He's blue, annoying, and stupidly dumb. We're not talking about Sonic this time. Everyone, welcome Jim. I sent you my introductory message in the mail, Clamper. That's not how I wanted to sound. It was supposed to say super cool god of pranks. Super hot, all the girls wanted him. He has a 10 out of 10 body. What was that crummy intro?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I have my limits.
So, Jim, how does it feel to be booted so early? Well, honestly, Clamper, I'm still upset. I mean, I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a wild card. That team is full of just a bunch of weirdos and nobodies. They're so boring. I added spice to the team.
You know what they say about spice, Jim? Too much and it starts tasting like garbage.
Whatever. I just want to let you guys know that my pranks were the coolest ever in the world. I actually set up a prank on the audience right now. I'll say donate a couple $1,000 in my name and I'll show you how awesome my pranks can be.
What? We just opened the studio. What do you mean you have a prank for everyone in the audience? fans are there? He's such a little brat, and he got... Look at all that money. Whatever. As long as I'm not getting hurt. Do your little trap, Jim. Or prank, or whatever it is.
With pleasure. Freddy, you might want to take a step back. Okay. Excuse me, Bob.
Yeah, okay.
Ouch. Sucks to be them. Anywho, you can take a seat now, Jim.
You're welcome for pushing you to that final little bit of money there.
And that's a wrap, folks, as we have officially interviewed all 6 eliminated contestants. During our awesome interviews with Sonic, Bob-omb, Bonnie, Goomba, Jim, and Freddy, we have raised a grand total of $99,999.
Yes! We did it! I can just...
Hold on.
What?
The interns told me to check on the money counter machine. Something about it being old and rickety. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Ooh, that's really embarrassing. We didn't even break 10,000. Ouch.
Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? That was awesome! We made these boring contestants seem interesting. Hey! That's it! That does it! To everyone who donates until we have $100,000, we will host a Total Chaos Plush World Tour rejoin next Aftermath episode.
Oh, really? What? What?
Wait, can you do that?
That's right, folks. If you help us reach our $100,000 goal, we'll set up an awesome Total Chaos Plush World Tour rejoin, where one of these 6 eliminated contestants, and a couple more given how there's going to be a gap between the next Aftermath episode, will get a chance to rejoin the current cast of contestants. Can we just do the rejoin right now? I like my chances right now than with more people. No! Wait. Yes! We did it! We did it!
Holy crap, we actually did it! $100,001. Well, I guess the Aftermath is saved, and we'll have a cool rejoin planned for you guys next episode.
Yes! Yes!
Who will emerge from the item box of elimination next?
Which of these contestants and then some will have a chance at rejoining? Find out all that and more on the next exciting episode of the Total Chaos Plush Aftermath.
But while you wait for that sweet rejoin episode, stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Total Chaos Plush World Tour! Wow, that felt great to say. I kinda see why Critter loves saying it so much, wow.